Hi, my name is Saksham Singh. I am from Team Titans. I am 17 years old and I live in Pune.
I am Nimish Marathe from Team Titans. I am 16 years old and I live in Pune.
In 2019, Rajesh Mehra, who was 29 years old, died in a car accident as he was not able to get medical help on time. In India, there are around 151,000 deaths annually due to road accidents. To tackle this problem, we, Team Titans, brainstormed and came with an innovative solution. We present before you the Axi detector.
The accident detector consists of an accelerometer to detect the accident, a GPS feature for pinpointing the location of the accident, and the SMS feature which would inform the authorities about the accident. The accident detector will detect if there is an accident and immediately inform the nearby hospitals and police stations. Such an immediate response to the authorities would play an important part in saving the victim's life.
Now you must have a question that what if the driver is safe, yet the accident detector informs the authorities. So as we said earlier, the accident detector contains the accelerometer. So if there is a huge sudden change in the energy levels and the accident detector, then it would notify the driver thrice. On not getting any response from the driver, then it would inform the authorities.
We thought of designing the product as we have noticed that people hesitate to help the victim as they don't want to get caught in the formalities. This product has a unique design and is more competitively priced, and unlike other products available in the market which only perform the task of detecting an accident, this would inform the nearby hospitals and police stations immediately.
From a market survey we conducted, we found out what the customers were expecting from the product, what features they wanted in it, and what price range they were ready to pay for it. Keeping all of this in mind, we have done our best to meet all of their expectations but also make it affordable.
For the next phase of the product, we are planning to create a bot or an AI which will not only detect accidents but also try to prevent them. The AI would check if the driver is wearing seat belts, overspeeding, in a good condition to drive, etc.
As we have said, our product is uniquely designed, which makes it handy, compact, and hassle-free. It doesn't degrade the exterior look of the car, but it enhances the interior look of the car as it is placed on the dashboard. And the best part of it is that it is completely made in India.
All these features give us an unique edge over all the products available in the market. The accident detector has a price of rupees 2500, which would earn us a profit of rupees 500. We have great quality which is also affordable, and its handy but also attractive design gives us the edge over the other products in the market. Here is a small video portraying our L2 prototype. So this is a scene from a highway where there is a lot of traffic jam. There's a lot of honking and a lot of cars. Two cars going in very high speed crash, and the accident detector detects the accident and informs the nearby hospital about the accident on time, and that too to the correct location, and save the victim's life.
Improvement with time is one of the pillars of our company, and we would work on the product in coming years. It is also available in off-market at reasonable price in various designs.
So
So
let's
let's
save
save
lives
life
together
together
with
with
accident
Accident Detector.
detector.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Great. Thanks a lot, Team Titans, for that good presentation and that too on time. You may stop your presentation now, sharing, and I will request the jury to start asking questions one by one. Whoever wants to go fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see Vinev.
Okay, if I can again. Yeah. Hi guys. I really liked your idea, and the presentation. It was short and crisp. I had two questions, and if time permits, I'll ask more. Who were the people who took the survey? I saw that there were around 54 people from whom you took some inputs for the survey. So uh, were they grown-ups or students?
No, they were grown-ups. It was mostly sent to people who drive very oftenly.
I see. Okay. And the second thing is, I felt that 500 rupees profit is too less for this product, considering that people have, a lot of money to
Okay.
buy cars. Is there any specific reason why you
So
kept?
if we increase the cost price, if we increase the cost price, it is becoming a little expensive.
Hmm.
So and the market survey also like the customers are ready to pay the price range of around 2,500 to 3,000. So we decided that we would sell it at the cost price of rupees 2,500.
Okay, okay. So does that cover all your costs? I mean, I saw that you have put some costs in the manufacturing part, uh, but does it cover the other costs? Like you will be paying salaries to people who are working.
Yes, it covers all our expenses plus the taxes and our profit.
Okay, okay. And how many such pieces will you have to produce to reach a point where you have recovered your investment? Have you thought on those lines? You don't have to give me a number.
Around
I
a
just
lakh units of the product would cover our
okay,
investment and also on us.
okay. And how much time
Sorry,
does it take? How much time does it take to make a particular product? To make one piece, how many days?
around half an hour, sir.
Half an hour. Okay. So once you start the company, every half an hour you can have a piece made, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. That's all from my end. Wonderful presentation once again.
Who wants to go next?
I would like to probably go to
Yeah.
the
Yes, Ravi.
yeah team. It was really very wonderful and impressive presentation. I was so impressed by the capturing of the market surveys and to
Thank you,
understand the
sir.
customers' requirement. Yeah, once again appreciate your innovative skills to make a working prototype. It was like a real, it's like a game. It's like a toy actually. So I was able to really understand what was how did you convey the point on the solution. And yeah, coming to my questioner, I have two questions. One I have was on technical front. So, how would your device function or behave when in a absolutely no network coverage or probably in a tunnel? Today we have a lot of tunnel accidents coming up, and how do you think your device would behave in that scenario? That is the first question, and the second question is. Could you think of any other idea or ideation to implement the solution without the need of an actual device or a gadget like this?
Okay, sir. So as we said that we are trying to make a bot or an AI, so we were also thinking of making a mobile app. So like you said that instead of a device, we can use it from the app. As mobile already has the GPS feature, the SMS feature, and the accelerometer.
Okay. Yes, it would be more economical and probably viable as well.
Sorry,
And
sir.
since it could be more economical and viable since most of us have carry a mobile phone.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But we also thought like if the driver forgets his phone somewhere or he lost it, then it would be hard in such cases. So we thought of making a device instead of a mobile app.
Okay. Okay, got it. Fine. And the question on how does it behave while there is absolutely no coverage or network coverage? If it is not able to reach the nearest hospital, does your device have redundancy where it would do something else? Have you thought of?
Okay,
I'm
sir.
not
So
quantity.
how it works
Yeah.
is there's a Arduino which would be programmed in such a way that when the sorry.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Okay, so it is programmed in such a way that the if there are huge sudden changes in the energy levels of the accelerometer, then it would inform the hospitals and police stations through the SMS system, as we said earlier. So you were saying that if there is no network, so it is not really necessary. So we are planning to connect the device to the driver's phone. So like if there is not no network, then he can send it through the phone.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. I'm done. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Nice presentation. Yeah. Thank you.
Uh, Hi, Team Titans. I just want to understand how would you guys integrate the AI feature into the product, as you were stating in Ravi's answer, so that there is a clarity. Because in India, the network, specifically the telecom infrastructure, is not very strong when you are moving on highways or through the mountain or everything. Because this, we are talking about motorable path. So just can you share some light on it?
Okay, so the AI would be connected to the phone's internet, mobile data, or and nowadays there is the as we know that Geo is everywhere. So like there is a range to a lot of places where we think there is not, and I think this is one loophole in our product, and we will try our best to cover it up. Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool, awesome. Uh, any other members of the jury, feel free to ask our team.
Yeah,
Ram, if you have.
yeah, I got one quick clarification that I want. So I heard in your presentation that you were mentioning something about when the accelerometer senses a change, it intimates the driver, and if there is no response over a delta period of time or something, then it automatically calls, assuming there is an accident. So can you just explain that a little bit clearer?
Okay, sir. So if there's a sudden or huge change in the energy levels, then the accelerometer, then the Arduino is programmed in such a way that it would think that there's an accident occurred. But like there are a lot of potholes in India, so like it could occur if the speed is very great and it just passes over a pothole. So in such cases, what the accelerometer would do, the device would do, it would send three beeps to the driver, and
Mm,
if there's like there is one button type uh, thing on a device like we have for our mobile phones, like the power on and power off button.
mm.
So it is same, like if we click it, then the beep would stop and the device would know that the driver is safe. But if there is no response even after the three beeps, then it would inform the nearby hospitals and police stations.
Okay. Uh, One question. What if the driver consciously takes a call to disable it? Now, I can think of an example where I am the driver. I get into a hit and run accident where somebody else has got injured, and I just want to move off to avoid any complications. So I get the alert because the impact is registered on my accelerometer, and I still switch it off or I disable it and I move on. That is one part. So because there is still somebody there at the other end of my vehicle who suffered an injury who might not get the help to that location. The second thing is that I wanted to ask is, in cases where the driver might be fine and he might think it's everything is okay, but somebody at the back seat might have suffered whiplash or other injuries that are not visible. So he might disable without realizing that the other person at the back might have actually got an injury, or his co-passenger might have got an injury. So what the question I want to ask is, leaving the decision to the driver to disable or enable, is that a strong, robust decision from a technology point of view?
No, sir. I think you're right. Like in the first case, now it is completely up to the driver if he wants to inform or he wants to just move on and like not inform to the hospitals and police stations about the accident. In the second case, I think there's another loophole. But I think if the passengers like they can inform like they're hurt or something. But as you said that it is not visible. It is an internal injury. So then I think this is one loophole, and we will surely think about it.
One area that I can give as a interesting recommendation is, and this goes back to what Prem was talking about, was instead of the driver taking a decision, now most of your cars that you buy today have connectivity systems built into your infotainment. So that already has connectivity in place. So let's assume if there is connectivity, accelerometer or anything impact is sensed, then what you do is you enable the infotainment system itself directly to enable connectivity and rush the emergency services. The other part is most of us have smartwatches that actually capture our health vitals. So those also have connectivity to emergency services, which are common now. So think about in those manners how we can combine both of these, and then you probably have a good area to move forward. It could also be from a intellectual property or a patent point of view that you might want to take a look at protecting it. Of course, your costs will go up a little bit, but then you'll have a more holistic solution to look at.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you for your feedback.